Hiya. Today we're going to do a video on replacing the door speakers and the tweeters on a Volkswagen T5. I think that's the same on the T5.1, well I'm certain they are. I'm not just replacing them because I think I'm young and cool, it's because they're absolutely shot, they've got holes in and they rattle. So I'm going to fit some Vibe audio speakers, which are in this box here. These are only cheap off eBay. I'll put the price on. So yeah, let's get the door panel off, which is a T25 torque screwdriver. So to get the panel off, on yours you might need a trim tool. On mine, because it's been off that many times, it just pulls off, but you just might need a trim tool to tease it off. And then I've got two posi drive bolts in here, and then one in there and three T25s at the bottom, and then the panel will just pull off, and then we have to undo the electrical connector for the electric windows. Freezing. Then we should just be able to pull the panel and it should just unclip off. You have got to slide it up past the door lock. So when you get the panel off, for the alarm, you've got a little connector here, so you just squeeze it. Just squeeze that and the connector pulls out. To get the door cable off, you just pull it back and unhook it. There you go, just a hook on the end. And then same again with these connectors, you just squeeze them. Just squeeze the little peg and pull the cable out. It's actually easier to pull your switch out the door panel first, so you can get to the little clips. You just lift that little clip up there and then the cable pulls out. Like so. think that one's the same. Where'd that one go on? Oh, and that was at this side at the back. Just press the little clip in. Give it a pull. Easy as that. Then we just lift the panel off. As you can see, there's nothing left of my speaker whatsoever. So that's got two prongs on either side. Just squeeze them together and pull. So now we need to drill the rivets out of here and then put a bit of sound deadening at the back and fit the new speakers. So I use a 5mm drill bit just to drill the heads off. So that's just my luck. Every rivet's spinning. So I'll go get a screwdriver and we'll put a bit of weight behind the speaker, pull it forward a bit to nip to rivet, and then we can drill them out. So I'm gonna prise the back of the speaker where the rivet is to put a bit of weight on it to stop it spinning. That's that. Speakers are out. We now need to put some sound deadening on here, so we'll give that a panel wipe and then we'll put the sound deadening on. And we need to get these rivets out then. So just left the backs of the rivets in. So make sure when you've got the backs of your rivets out, just a second, there we go, backs of your rivets out, any that drop into your door, make sure you get them out, otherwise they'll be rattling forever and it'll annoy you and you'll have to strip the speaker back out to get to them, or take the full panel out to get to them. But I'm now going to use some panel white that I use for painting to clean the back of this door before we put sound deadening on. Just be careful doing this because the edges are very sharp in here. while my speaker's out, I'm going to wax oil in the bottom of the door. I won't bother videoing that, but I'm going to put some wax oil in so that it protects the van for longer. That's the wax oil I use, just aerosol wax oil, spray it in the bottom of the door. Just put some tape at the bottom where your drain holes are, so that any wax oil that runs out goes onto the tape and onto your paintwork, and then when it's set you can just peel it off. This is the sound deadening that you get, and you cut it in half and put half at the top and half at the bottom of this crash bar. So you just peel the back off and then stick it in place. So that's the sound deadening, top and bottom, all stuck in. So we can now start putting the speaker in. You also get this self-adhesive diffuser that you put on the crash bar right behind the speaker. So I'll stick that on now. In the kit you get these speaker wire adapters that you just clip onto your wiring, and it puts it to spade connectors for the back of the speaker. So what I'm going to do is take this grommet out and just put a little slit in it and tuck that wire back through to this side of the door. So I've put a slit in it and just passed it through. What I think would be easier to do is shove the grommet through that way and push it back in from the back. So that's it now, the wire is looped back in, back through the grommet, so it's nice and safe and it won't rub. And then we can connect his extension piece on. And that now will connect onto the speaker. So we now have to fit the speaker bracket, mount that to the original holes. You can nut and bolt it or rivet it. I'm just going to rivet it back on like it was originally. I've run the screws through already because these holes weren't threaded and I don't want to slip when I'm screwing the screws in when the speaker's in and damage the speaker. Up next you fit this rubber cone so that the holes line up, and then I believe we can connect the speaker, which make sure your magnet's nice and clean, and they're the speakers, look a lot better. And you've got positive and negative. Positive is the red, negative's the black. Got to put it up, even though you don't see it, I've got to have it up right way up. Right in the rubber, and that will go there. It's a shame you can't have it with a. You can't have the writing the right way up. Well, to the bottom, should I say. There we go. Give it a try then now.
Or booking a train home to see family. Save up to 65% when you book your train tickets in advance.
So the door panel is exactly the same, just in reverse, so I won't bother showing you that. So we'll get that on, and then we'll do the tweeter, and it's still freezing. So we're now gonna have a go at doing the tweeter. Just gonna pick in there, pop that up, and then yeah, there's a T15 Torx screw there. So I've got a little quarter drive ratchet with T15 on. So that's that out. Is there any more? Can't see. Imagine it's just clipped in. Oh, there could be one there as well. Do my best. Same again, squeeze them two together and it'll pull out. Oh, tight on. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. So to do the tweeter, you get the new tweeter and this long lead, and that's in case you haven't got a standard tweeter fitted in your van. You can route your cable then behind your dash to your stereo. You get a new plate and a locking ring, and what that does is, that's one I've already done, like Blue Peter. You put your tweeter in, put the locking ring on the back, but then you cut the cable down if you've already got tweeters fitted, leaving this already on, and put some connectors on the end which you get supplied in the kit. But then what I've got to do now is chop the lead off my old tweeter, it's the standard Volkswagen one, and put this lead now into them, so then that will just plug straight into the Volkswagen wiring, so we don't have to disturb the wiring. So I'll do that now. So that's it now done. You've got to leave this capacitor in, basically a crossover, otherwise it'll damage the tweeter. I didn't video crimping all this and doing it because my fingers are freezing, so that now we'll plug that straight back in to the wiring and see what it sounds like. So we'll plug that in one way around. That's that. Tuck that down there. So that's unfitted now. I've just looked, £140 off eBay, and that was for the full kit, and they sound quite good. I'll just I don't know if you can tell. tell the sound through the camera, but they sound really good, especially with how poor the old ones were. So I would recommend them, and really easy to fit. So I hope you liked the video, and there's going to be plenty more videos on doing this transporter up. So if you want to see more stuff on the T5, like and follow along. Thanks for watching.